Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ray. Last name is Reynolds. Please write that down. Our ultimate goal is get everybody to the $1 million dream. And I'm going to show you exactly what that means today. I'd like you to take out and get a tablet and a pen. Write everything down you can, because you got to put it here. You're not really allowed to take pictures or record. So let's write it down. Let's put it in our brains. Now today, last day of the month. The books are closing by 2 o'clock today. We're done with this month. Now we got to play with May. Guess what? We're in our second quarter. So today, if you do exactly what I tell you to do, please. All right, let me do most of the work for you anyway and rebuild your life. I'll get you to million and billion, and I'll even guarantee it. All you got to do is follow through. See, I want to make sure you understand. I'm sorry to say, but sometimes you've been a procrastinator. You basically didn't take care of what's up yesterday or today or tomorrow. We got to shake it up, wake it up too. Let's understand in the beginning. The beginning, what we need to do is look at what we're trying to accomplish. Now, you're going to have to ask yourself a couple questions today and probably look in the mirror. First of all, I'd like you to ask yourself a question. What are you willing to lose? Most people brought the pain home before. Maybe you too. All right, I don't want to lose the family. If I start a business, I don't want to lose the corporation. But the reality is divisions. You know what? I don't want to lose anything, but if I had to, I'm going to pick a division. Why? Because they're cheap, and I can get another one and another one too. I'm going to explain this to you since I wrote the rules and tools for divisions in 1986. You see, if we're going to play the game of life, the game of business, it's like a chess game. We're going to lose a piece or two. We got to decide what are we willing to lose as we play the game. Most people bring the pain home, and we shouldn't do that at all. Now, time. You know what's amazing? Time. I don't control time. All right, no matter what I say or do, neither do you. But we do control what we do at the time we've been given. That's what we got to look at. So let's think about something. As a kid, I got born in a taxi. I got to steal and beg off the pier, eat out of a trash can. But I used what the brain God gave me, and at 4 years old, everything started to change for me. Everything I touched turns to gold. So here I am in 2009. Got the corporate yacht, got the helicopter, the Lamborghini collection, Ferraris, mansions. I'm having fun. Retired at 26 after I brought in a couple billion. Kind of fun too. Made my first million at 14. 100,000 at 9.5 years old. I'm helping people. Everything turns to gold. And we took out the yacht to watch the fireworks that night. The next day, I'm in a coma. I got to die. Kind of sucks. So here's the thing that happened. All right, we took a group of people from the church and the school and the fireworks. July 4th. Everything was good. Everybody had a great time. The next day, because someone on my yacht had swine flu pneumonia, all right, H1N1, I got to die. I heard the doctor say he's not going to make it, he's going to die. I heard my wife scream her head off. I heard the guy that I made him a multimillionaire trick my wife to sign a POA. That's called a power of attorney that day. He stole my life. All right, I died at 5:41. So guess what happened? I got basically a choice. I was given a choice that day because I heard my wife scream her head off. It was very simple, stay in peace or go back. I decided to say one thing, let me go back please. My wife's hurting today. So I've been on the other side, but I think today what we have to learn to basically do is get through everything that God puts us through or allows what to happen to us. Now after that, I kept studying more I could. Got to be a pastor, got another PhD. You want to get married? Let me know. See, I think God's using me for one reason, to be an example that you can go through anything and get through it too. So today, let's talk about what we're going to do for you. I want you to write down getting past go. I think you're kind of stuck. We all got us a little sad story to tell. Me, I was born in that taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. She was a little girl, got pregnant with me. She wanted a girl. I'm a boy. She gave me a girl's name, raised my middle name, and then she threw me away like a piece of trash. I got to move 24 times by the time I'm 11.5 years old too. But if we write down getting past go, I'm going to help you get unstuck today. So remember, at the age of 3 to 10 years old, I got to be with Mrs. Hope. What a name she had, Mrs. Hope. Can you imagine that? I had Hope too. She got her weekly, monthly checks. But she's just like everybody else in my life at the time. She dropped me off at Redondo Beach Pier every morning at 6:30 at the age of 3. She probably, as far as I'm concerned, was the she-devil from hell. See, I didn't like stealing and begging off the pier. I thought that kind of sucked. But I was lucky. I used that brain God gave me. I got my first Lamborghini at 14 and a half. I got my Lamborghini collection too. I got my Duffys parked in my backyard where you park yours again. I got my 6 mansions at the time. I broke the world record for the highest kick on the planet. From there, I parked my race butts in my backyard, my helicopter, my yachts. Don't forget about the Ferraris too. So my question to all of you, why haven't you done this? Why didn't you create your million to billion last year or the year before? What's been holding you back? The rules and the tools? How to play the game? Well, I created my own, which I had to do, so write down Ray's rules today. Let's see if I can get you past go. Now, I'm stealing and begging off the pier, eating out of a trash can, roaming the streets at 4 years old. Came upon a church. Lady handed me a book. You look lost, son. Reality is, this book has all the answers you'll ever need. Sounded you right. All right, it was the Bible. All right, the bottom line is, my question is, I said to the book, if there's really a God, why am I stealing, begging, and stealing off the street, eating out of a trash can? Why am I being used and abused too? Where's my mommy and my daddy? Well, the reality is, I said that. I opened up the book and it says, whatever I pray for, all right, he'll answer my prayers and open the door for me too. From that day forward, everything I touch turns to gold. The bottom line is, I can turn anything to a million to a billion. I've done it so many times, it's kind of fun. Maybe today you'll listen just a little bit. See, I'm the God, the Father of credit as well. I did $3.6 billion for the clients over the last 43 years. But let's talk about credit rebuilding. You got a choice today. I'm the guy that also trained Ken Yarbrough years ago. He was security chief at TRW and a Asperian, by the way. Can you write down Credit Services Act, please? Can you imagine if you took the time today and wrote down Credit Services Act and Google it, it would take you to the Federal Trade Commission. Their front page says credit repair is a scam, not allowed to collect money up front. They'll refer to you to the Credit Repair Organization Act too, where it says that attorneys can't do credit repair. What are you supposed to do now? See, sorry to say, your credit's not broken. If you got bad credit, you screwed it up. You have to learn to rebuild it. But one thing about me is I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way, and I want to build a relationship with you today. I want to make sure you get through this. So understand, the Federal Trade Commission, that's their information for you. So what do we get to do? Let's see. The NACB says I'm the #1 consultant worldwide too. Could be true. Could you imagine I make millionaires? I got a billionaire boot camp coming up in June. It's my last one I'm going to do. The reality is I make millionaires and billionaires too. Would you like to join me? It's up to you. It is going to be June 18th and 19th. And what we're going to do in 20th too, from basically 9 a.m. to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to talk about $5 million of credit. Why? Because the IRS says small business to $5 million is small business. So we're going to take their numbers and play that game too. Remember, every seminar, workshop, and boot camp, you're stuck with me. I've never passed the buck. I've been doing this for 43 years. I'll get you to the $1 million dream. All you got to do is listen and learn, and let me do most of the work for you anyway. Once again, the Federal Trade Commission says, what about credit repair? It doesn't work. What do they say about credit rebuilding? It does. Reality, you got a choice. Now, the thing about life is, it basically just the way it is. I've got 17 million people who love me. I got a handful of turds that don't like me at all. See, not everybody likes me, but not everybody likes you. It's like when I sued the Better Business Bureau in '79. I kicked their assets too, but it didn't seem to make a difference at that time. All right, it was kind of nice when the Better Business Bureau got indicted in 2013. All right, and proven their fraud in court, and they were kicked out of Los Angeles in order to close their doors and get out of town. That actually happened too. See, the Better Business Bureau's been a scam ever since day one. Bottom line is, don't blame me. Look at CNN too. You got a choice today to play the game and know the rules and the tools. I will always tell you exactly what you can verify, factually verifiable today. Remember, I want you to go to raisecredit.com. That's your first assignment to you. On the front page, clickety-clack and order your credit reports right away. When you get them, let me get the report numbers off the reports from you. I'll put you in a system that'll make your score go up, up, and away. Now, I'd like you to start saying and asking a question. When somebody asks you to do something from now on, can you ask the word why? You see, I've been doing this since I was a kid. I learned to read at 2.5 years old, by the way. So here's what I want you to start thinking about. When you got your SSN, Social Security card, all right, I want you to get it out of your purse or wallet now. I want to read it to you. I want you to understand and pay attention right now. You got an SSN and you got to ask the word why. I asked that question when I was a teenager when I had to get mine too. All those grown-ups couldn't answer the damn question. At the end of the day, all they could say is, you got to. That's not an answer for me. That was called stupidity. I thought most grown-ups were stupid anyway. I probably think that same thing today. That's an assignment number 2. Did you get it out? When you read the card front and back, it says do not laminate, do not use for ID purposes. See, you started your credit report. Congratulations. You started something, didn't even know you did that too. Your first inquiry is what got stuck with you. You weren't even supposed to use that on an application. And if you read the card right in front and back right now, it'll say property of such administration, not you. It's not even your card. You're allowing the creditors to use and abuse you too, because you don't know how to play. When we look at Aspirian today, they got this commercial with John on it, with the cow that goes boost, moo. I don't give a damn what it says. All right, the reality is very simple. All right, John looks good, but the reality is this. Aspirian moved out of the country 34 years ago. Remember something, they've been hacked hundreds of times and died hundreds of times too. If you play with their little 16-point boost, when they get hacked again, they get to hack you. That's up to you. I think that's called silly and dumb. I wouldn't do it, but you can do whatever you want to. I just want you to know the truth. It will set you free. When you get those report numbers that I asked you to get earlier today, give them to me. In 90 days, your credit score is going to go up and away. Now, it takes about 90 working days. But if you screwed up really bad, it may take a month or 2 longer. The reality is I won't give up and I won't let you down. That's assignment number 3. From there, I got a program called Rapid Refresh that actually works. So a minimum of 40 points to 200 points. The reality is I took a picture of Credit Karma because we know it's free. The reality is on Credit Karma, anything at 29% is in the green. 30 is in the yellow, anything above that's in the red. They tell everybody 33%. Sorry to say that's not true. From there, the credit bureaus say 44%. Here's the truth. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what I need you to do for yourself. Now, this lady had a 500 score. When I took the picture of Credit Karma 45 days later, I got her just 708. That's only 157 points, by the way. From there, when I was done, got her 211 points to an 820. See, your bad credit has to be rebuilt. But again, you're going to have to listen and learn. Why don't you write down the Fair Credit Reporting Act? That way you can look at Section 611 too. Like I said, everything I say will be factually verifiable to you. It says under Section 611, creditors and credit bureaus have 45 working days to respond. And if you understand about contract law or lending law, which you probably don't need to do that, but the bottom line is your application, you got your credit, it's wrong to this day. If you use a validation and verification form, it can remove it from the source, by the way. So your credit can be rebuilt. I do have 2 programs for that. One is basically going to cost you $99 per bureau, which is $297. With the Rapid Rescore, it's $499. We rebuild the credit. We add the Rapid Rescore. In about 90 working days, you're done. Unless you're really screwed up, I have to take another month or 2. But I won't give up on you. I'll finish the job too. I also give you a money-back guarantee. I got no excuses, but after I'm done with you today, neither will you. See, what I take to expedite everything for you is Zelle, or a bank wire or transfer. Every bank can let you transfer or pay a bill. So the reality is, the faster you pay me, the faster I'm going to remove it for you. After you do this, what happens is you email products@raisecredit.com who you are, and we call you right away on the phone. This one here is to replace those people that paid that $99 a month to those credit repair flakes. We get 18 calls on an average every day complaining about Lexington Law, creditrepair.com. All I know is they got indictments. I got some 4 different government agencies chasing them today. You can verify that online too. All I know is they complain they haven't got diddly squat after about 2 years. If someone's going to do your credit, they have to make it, shake it up, wake it up. Within 90 working days, you don't see anything? Don't be like one of those dummies that paid 18 months to 2 years, $99 a month. I mean, come on. I mean, who's that stupid? Or did I say that out loud? I mean, it's just called stupidity. You work hard for your damn money. Why would you pay them up to 2 years? Here's what I'm going to do for you. $99 a month, no more than 10 months. It has a completion date too. I'm going to add history. I'm going to pop some credit. I'm going to give you $5,000 cash credit, new credit. Because if your credit's that bad, you probably need some new credit anyway. So I'm going to get you up to that 820. Pop you, what? $5,000 of safety credit. And then all you got to do, it's $99 a month, by the way. So you Zelle, $99. Or you transfer from your account like a bill. And what do? You email products@racecredit.com who you are. And now we go, wait. We're going to put your score up, and away. Now, here's what I need you to do next. You see, you added yourself to the national mailing list. Sorry to say you did it to yourself, and you probably don't know you did that to yourself, too. Can you call the phone number right away when we're done with you playing today? 888-567-8688. Opt out for 5 years, please. It'll get you off the national mailing list and stop that junk mail you get every day. By the way, that's assignment number 4. Ultimate goal today, I want you to plan the problem. Here's the problem with, I wouldn't want to say all of you, but that's how I feel. All of you allowed people to use and abuse you too. All right, the reality is that kind of sucks. So someone's saying hello. Well, hello back to you. All right, all the almost 1,000 people today having fun. So plan the problem. In other words, did someone piss you off, take it away, and knock you down too? You didn't plan the problem, so you brought the pain home. Maybe you wanted to. I don't understand why, but that's under to you. So do yourself a favor right now. Can you write down safety credit? See, here's the problem. You got an SSN. You got some credit. You thought it was free money. Then you jacked it up, dropped the score, couldn't get any more. That's just true. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to get your credit cards out of your personal wallet. I want you to do exactly what I tell you to do. Why? Why not? Because I made billionaires and millionaires too. You want to be next? Do what I tell you to do. Put a stick in the back of every credit card you got. What's the limit? What's 25? What's 29%? You see, here's the problem. You got to know your numbers. The moment you jack up a card past 29%, you drop the score, boom. You crashed your score, you kicked yourself in the assets too, and you can't get any more. The other problem about personal credit, you can't write off the credit card or the interest rate at all. Sorry to say, you've been doing it wrong since day one. But I'm going to show you exactly a solution, all right, for your problem too. Now write down a line of defense. You know, before, about 2 years before pandemic number 9 that killed me, all right, Sam's Club closed down 63 locations in the United States. No, just in California. You know, the banks in your city, you got some open and closed, some grocery stores too. You don't get this. The grocery store, the bank, they're playing the game. They get rid of the bad pieces. They bankrupt the pieces, but they have open ones too. They know how to play the game not to bring the pain home. But you like bringing the pain home, don't you? Can you put the stickies on those cards like yesterday, please? Now you met me, quit bringing the damn pain home, because after I'm done with you, you never do it again. Assignment number 5. Ultimate goal, your credit score is like the wave in the ocean. As long as you maintain 25-29%, it's boring. And it's safety credit. You can get an 820 score. Reality is you got to know the credit cards in your personal wallet today. What's 25 to 29%? Don't copy mine. Get out your own damn sheet. Get out your calculator. Do some damn work today. Don't you cheat. You got to understand exactly the moment you jack it up past 29%, you drop your score, you get stuck. You can't get any more. Now you're stuck. You know what happens with almost everybody? They lose their job. They got an emergency. They all do the same darn thing. They run out of time. They run out of money, and they jack up their credit 42 days. That's all it takes. How many of you are guilty of that too? Sorry to say, you've been using the wrong damn money in the first place. I'd like to repackage your life. Can you write down house, car, bank account? I want to do all that for you because I'm having fun. You know, my wife said this is my hobby. I haven't had a paycheck for 22 years. She said, honey, if you were home, you'd be driving me nuts too. You see, I built credit from a cat years ago. Meow. Cats have 9 lives, but now so will you if you listen today. I even got it written up in Eat magazine too. Use plastic to finance your business. You see, you can't write off personal credit cards or interest rates. Corporate cards, you can write off the credit card, interest rate, and the card and build that business out of its own damn money and a line of credit too. So if I can build credit for my cat, you think I can do it for you? The bottom line is we got a sad story to tell. You get 2 minutes to feel sorry for yourself and then get over yourself. See, I used credit to save my life as a kid, as an adult too. See, credit's a tool. When I was a boy, they said money for a rainy day. I guess what that meant from the grown-ups, and all they went blah, blah, blah. I thought they were all stupid anyway. Reality is pretty simple for me. It doesn't rain in my life, it always pours. What about you? Now let's ask you a question right now. Let's pretend you need $5,000 now. What are you going to do? Go ahead, ask your friends and family in the bank too. Good luck, they all say no. Why don't you have a safety credit card in your hand like I do? I don't get it. Why would you back yourself in a corner? You're highly intelligent, all right? The bottom line is you're smart. Why'd you do something stupid and back yourself in a corner? Sorry to say, but you did it to yourself. Nobody else did it to you, but you. A safety credit card for $5,000. If I got to max this sucker out today, the payment's $50 a month. Even if you have the shittiest credit in the world, I bet you piss away $50 every other day. Is that true about you? See, I'm going to tell you the truth. The bottom line is flat out. I don't hold back. All right, they say the average person's wasting $140 a week. Are you doing that too? If I max out one of these cards today, the payment's $612.26. So what the average person is wasting and pissing away every given month, they could have bought 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-thru to get through pandemic number 19. Stop wasting money. Stop bringing the pain home. You got me now helping you. Learn the rules and the tools. That's assignment number 6. I'm giving you 25 assignments today. I hope you write them down too. Ultimate goal, believe in yourself. Reach all your goals. I reached every goal I ever had by the time I was 26. I'm having fun. But I had to steal and beg off the pier, and that kind of sucked too. I didn't let anything hold me back. When I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet in 1981, while I'm kicking the basketball hoop too, guess what? I wanted to prove white men do jump. And stupid people say we don't. See, God gave you a gift and a dream. Why don't you see it, believe, and go get it too? If someone's telling you can't do this or that, get out of their way. Start playing with me today. Now, understand, you got an SSN. You didn't ask why. I don't get it. My favorite word since I was 2.5 years old learning to read was why. You know, they asked me to get an SSN as a teenager. If you get a job, why? 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 All right, all I could say at the end of the day is you have to. Those idiot adults couldn't explain it to me till I researched it myself. The SSN equals a 1040 tax return. So that way the government can track your income and tax you the rest of your life till you're dead. And then they pray that you get into probate too. Don't you know the rules and the tools how to play? That's the IRS public record. It's right in front of you. And it's in your pocket too. You got your SSN, oh goody for you. The moment you got your Experian, Treasure, and Equifax, you jacked up the card, you dropped the score, you couldn't get any more. How true is that? See, the truth is one thing. But if I don't give you a solution, then I'm full of shit too. But that's one thing I'm not. But most people are. Put that sticky on the back of those cards today. You got a choice and understand. We got an SSN. We're the collateral for the United States of America Incorporated. Ever since Nixon took the gold standard out, they've been printing money 24/7. Let's print some more money today. Our president said he wanted to print $2 billion and trillions dollars the other day too. We're going to keep printing the money. They can write bad checks every day. We can't, but they can. So what do we get to do? Raise rules again. 100,000 of credit. Write it down. 29% usage. I would give you $71,000 of credit. You see, when there's a pandemic, the average pandemic is 18 months or less. So if you blank hit the fan, lost your job, but there's a pandemic, you can feed your family up to 2 years. But you brought the pain home. You probably take the money and the credit, start a business too, and go, honey, let's hurt the family some more. Can you stop doing that? Honestly, would you stop using the wrong friggin' money in the first place? Why would you ever allowed you and your family to be the duck? I don't get it. Write down Ray's rules again and again too. I got my workshops all day tomorrow, start at 7 a.m. in the morning. You better spend the whole damn day with me. That's assignment number 7, by the way. Now, my first coma, 5.5 years old. Then one in 2009 too. I got to die in that one. So guess what? All right, I got a choice. Go back or stay in peace. All right? The bottom line is I said, go back. My wife just screamed her head off. I believe God's using me, all right, to be an example for you. I want to change the world before I die again. So the bottom line is I got to do as much as I can for you. So here's my yacht, my race boat, my U-Dock, my address at the time too. Where's yours? I'm from Show Me State. You see, a lot of you wasted thousands of dollars probably on some motivational crap too. Especially the guy with the hat, the idiot with the hat going blah, blah, blah. They don't hand you the money, the rules, and the tools and hold your hand every step of the way. Isn't it just blah, blah, blah all day? That man didn't have a pot to piss in until he went blah, blah, blah to you. Let's show you the rules and the tools. All right? Because I'm factually verified. But what about you? There's my yacht, my race boat, my U-Dock. Show me yours. You don't have it? Let's go get it. Get out of your own way. Let's go rebuild you. Let's go get it starting today. I got no hesitation. Hell, I even guarantee it too. I came out of that coma when I asked, or actually God gave me the choice, stay in peace or go back. Well, I walked around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. I put my score back to an 820. Then I have 5 closet divisions. Write it down. I have 5 bodies in the closet ready to replace or help me get back on my feet again. It took me 8 weeks, by the way. I got a $1 million credit card again. You see, I'm prepared if I get knocked down and get up again and again. So could you if you wanted to. Today, we don't get a do-over. We get to live or die. I can speak firsthand about dying. It only takes a minute to die and a lifetime to live. I tell you wear a mask today, but half you want to argue about that too. All I can tell you today is pretty simple. All right, let's rebuild you. Let's do it the right way. 2.5 years old, I'm being used and abused. Crying my eyes out. I look at the mirror. I've been waking up at 2:25 every day since that day. I went to my knees this morning and said, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I went and looked in the mirror. I want you to try this once. Look in the mirror for 2 minutes. Do nothing. At the end of 2 minutes, ask yourself 2 questions. Put yourself in check. You answer yourself. Have I completed everything I need to? No. Is there more to be done? Always. Put yourself in check. Every time you got an idea, you talk to your friends and family, you're looking for them to encourage you. Instead, they interrupt you and they say, you got to do it this way, that way. If they haven't brought millions and billions, quit listening to a bunch of dummies. Don't cloud your direction. Shh. For 90 days. It's assignment number 8. We're going to basically understand, I am God's example. All right, for what I've been through, and go get it again and again too. God's delays are not God's denials. You got to never forget that today. This world here is hurt, pain, worry. It's not fair. Who told you it's going to be fair? Bottom line is God's great all the time. All I know is pretty simple. We're here to test our faith and persistence. I've been on the other side. I pray all of us pass the test today. You know, ever since I was 4, you know what I say to myself in my head all the time? See it, believe it, go get it. I have everything I've ever wanted. And if I got knocked down, I got my 5 closet divisions, I'll go get it again and again too. Why'd you bring the pain home? Now I'm asking you the word why. Why would anybody bring the pain home? I think that's called silly and dumb. Let's go get the money today, please. You see, money for me, I don't have to steal and beg off the pier. I don't have to eat out of a damn trash can too. I get to help you. That's half the fun to do. So let's look at this. You're going to go back to the job you hate. It's okay. You know your time's limited. They're going to fire you eventually anyway. Then you're going to deliver some pizza. See, we're getting older slower. We're not as pretty as we used to be. When I was a little boy being used and abused, this boy named John used to terrorize the hell out of me. And the grown-ups thought it was funny too. They even called me a piece of shit. It wasn't very nice. See, I wrote down for myself to motivate myself. Like one of my books is called Motivating Yourself. It's called Self-Motivation. I'm important. I'll become a corporate millionaire. All those people had to come work for me, by the way. All right, I'll drive a company car, and I'll show the world who I am too. Why don't you write something to tell yourself all through the day? This is assignment number 9. You're going to encourage yourself. Sam's Club, 63 locations way before pandemic. Now they're shutting down locations here and there too. Wells Fargo Bank, B of A, Chase, grocery stores. They got a branch number and a tax ID. They're playing the game, but now you like bringing the pain home, don't you? All right, that's what you do. Now Google the word bankruptcy, please. Write it down. It's another assignment because I want you to verify everything I say is true 100% for you. So when we Google bankruptcy today, the application says SSN. We all got one. We're a bunch of Dougs. But it also says SS4. Tax ID for a division, corporation, subsidiaries, and more. I don't have to be the damn duck, and I can incorporate myself too if I don't want a business. That's assignment number 10, by the way. I don't want to screw up anything, but anything gonna get screwed up, it's not gonna be my family. All right, it'll be a division. Now let's look at the SSN equals a 1040. You got it in your pocket or purse today. SS 4 times 4 is 1120. Once you basically download one of these forms today, what does it say in line 10? Banking and credit purposes. So corporate credit, I get to write off the credit card interest rate in the line of credit. Personal credit can't write a diddly squat. And everybody's jacking up this credit versus getting this credit. Are the world all a bunch of dummies or what? The IRS public records right in front of you. You see, I don't want to screw up anything. But if I had to, something got screwed up, it's not going to be my family or the corporation. I don't want to be a duck. You like being a duck? You like being a quack quack? So don't listen to me. Go back to being stuck. I create millionaires. If you don't want to be a millionaire through the corporate structure, that's up to you. See, I want you to understand. I want you to replace yourself as a division. I want to rebuild you. Is that okay? Now, when I was 7.5 years old, at the Hope House, they had a poker game. I came outside my bedroom, was the pantry next to the garage, and they said one thing that stuck in my head. They said a corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down. I circled it about 10 times. They thought I was weird, probably true. You see, some of you have a corporation today. Congratulations. They say that you don't do anything with it after you file it. 9 out of 10 people don't diddly squat. Well, me, I was looking for a blueprint, rules, and tools. I rode my bicycle at 7.5 years old down to the Torrance Police Department. Next door was a library. I walked in and said, "Ma'am, can you help me, please?" She says, "Here's a monkeyfish's bug." I thought I was back in Mayberry. Reality is I read the damn book and got pissed off. There's no blueprint. There's no rules. There's no instruction manual. All it said is the corporation's a legal person. Big deal. I need some help here. Kind of like you. So I went back to that library every day, 7.5 to 9.5 years old. I set up my first corporation at 9.5, brought in 100,000, $1,014,000, double billion, 26 in their corporate structure. How'd I do? Connect the damn dots. When you get a corporation, you got to create a blueprint. You got to build something out of something because it's just a damn piece of paper. You got to give it life. So if you ever wanted your blueprint, how I did step by step, every way from building it to divisions to resolutions to goal setting, all the way basically to building the credit reports too and the techniques, managing multiple corps, profit and non-profit, working in conjunction, reaching the finish line and offsetting taxes too. Here you go. There's 12 books and CDs. Now remember, I wrote Winning the Game of Business 40 years ago too. See, this coming repackaged in America because I want to repackage you. For me, I was at the Bonaventure every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. All right, for 32 years as the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles. It's kind of fun. There's always a line around the hotel to get hold of me. We used to sell books, CDs, and workshops for about $20,000. Kind of fun. Well, the office sells the 12 books and CDs called the Millionaire's Founders Kit for $9.99. The website shows it's still at $4,000. So today, I usually give you half price. But this being the last day of April, we're closing one office and warehouse and consolidating because they're opening the world again. So what are we going to do? If you Zelle $199 now, only during the live webinar, $199. All right, we'll make sure there's the Zelle. We'll ship it to you right away. You would email products@raisecredit.com. Who I am. This is the address it goes to too. There you go. You got your 12 books and CDs. All right, called the Blueprint for you. Now, I also used to be the incorporator for Rich and Famous People for years. I got 2019 of those too. I'm sure you heard of Mr. Clinton. How about Fishborn's mama and him too? You've heard of Lauren Fishborn, right? Okay. How about Gold's Gin Superman? I got him $1 million in 6 months. As he says, Ray, you motivate kick assets too. ABCs. Michael Kirkman, God rest her soul. From there, college professor, Bio University. How about Costner? How about Arnold? How about my homeless program? How about Giovanni, who works for Pixar, $1.6 million? How about Our Lady's got her own TV show? And I got her $1.2 million in 9 months too. Would you like to be next? Let me know. Now don't forget, I also have a program for my prisoners. They got to get a second chance when they come out of prison. Freeway Ricky Ross, after 20 years, didn't know diddly squat about credit. I rebuilt his credit. I got him a gold and a platinum card too. He wrote a letter, did an interview, and said, "Wow, I can't believe it too." Now, this is basically Thomas. After 26 years of federal prison, all right, his son's 18. I got him 60,000. I got him a bunch of credit too. And he's in the dump truck business, doing millions of dollars a year. See, you got to beat your doubts. You got to run your race. That's assignment number 11 for you. Remember, today is April 30th, last day of April. So prices are good today, and tomorrow they all change. So if you don't do something now, oh well, you kind of blew it too. December 31st, 2021, blackjack. By the end of this year, you could have $1 million corporation for you. I pray that you listen and do your best while God does the rest for all of us today. Ultimate goal. I got to show you some of my own goodies. I can't show you someone else's BS. That's what that motivational blah, blah, blah guy did. So let's remember, I got to get you past go. I think you're stuck. Now, God's gift, this is one of my mansions at the time. All right, see, I parked my race boat and my 3 yachts, my Duffies, and all my other toys too in my backyard. Where you park yours? Oh, you don't have it? I'm from Show Me State. Show me your blah, blah, blah. Wait, helicopter, Lamborghini building too? Remember, I make millionaires. You want to be one? Let me know. You might want to join my Billionaires Boot Camp this year. It's called 2021 Blackjack Year. Ultimate goal, I want you to change your driver's license. You heard me. I want it to be a P.O. box and mailing address. But do whatever you want to. It's pretty simple. They're robbing houses, robbing people with their Rolexes at restaurants. All kinds of crazy shit's happening across the globe. You wrote a check the other day. You gave me a driver's license and your house got robbed the next day. Oh man, isn't that a miracle or two? Why don't you protect your ass? And quit bringing the pain. Where? Home. You don't get it, do you? Ray's rules is never to bring the damn pain home ever again. You got the Driver's Privacy Protection Act. Isn't it about time you step up to the plate and learn to win? But that's up to you. It's assignment number 12. Remember Sam's Club, banks, and grocery stores? They play the game, but not you. You like bringing the pain home, don't you? You don't have to anymore. You got to play with me. I wrote the rules about divisions in '86. You see, multiple functions. All right, disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Got 5 houses, 1 slips and falls, you lose them all. Put them in a corp, same thing happens to you. Put them in divisions, 1 slip and fall. I might lose 1, but I got 4 left to go. It's also a numbers game too. Remember, you get to build cash and supply credit to divisions as well. Kind of fun. Remember, I said house, car, and bank account? Let's look at your car. If you can see the car you drive today, look at it while we're talking here. Look at that car. Isn't that nice? What did you do? You let someone sweat you for hours on end. You lost up to $5,000 at the non-inquiries too. Sorry to say, you did it the wrong way. I can't say you were a dummy that day. The reality is, it's up to you to call yourself that. You see, here's the problem. When they basically have to run your credit, they got to tell you. And they told you, when they did to fill out the form, all right, would you put your name and everything there too? And what happened? You filled it out and handed it back. Why didn't you put what I would tell you to do, Ray's rules? Next, your signature, you write down this allows 1 inquiry, you take a damn picture. Why would you, as an intelligent person, allow someone to do that to you? I don't understand. But keep looking at that car today. You kind of screwed up too. You're the registered owner. Oh, goody. You got 44 bloodsucker attorneys on TV every day saying, let's sue everybody. You're a duck. You might as well drive the car going quack, 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 quack. Sorry to say, it's just true. It's assignment number 13. Now, here's Max our donkey. It's pretty simple. See, I want you to cover your ass. Yeah, to get it. So understand something today, please. You drive your car to the bank and the grocery store, you bump someone's car, a little bumpity bump, they're going to scream their head off like they got whiplash. They got to put on a show. And then they're going to ask you your driver's license, your insurance, registration, please. And then you're going to go, I wish I would listen to Ray. Hear that almost every day. Driver's license. Really, your home address? It's up to you. The insurance, you get a paycheck, it's taxed, you get the leftover, but you're paying for the insurance? Oh, goody for you when the corporation could have paid for it before tax was considered. And at the end of the day, you're the registered owner. I mean, do you realize when you go walk around and drive that car today, it's like a bullseye. You're a duck. Quack, quack, quack. Come sue me. Come take everything I got. Because those bloodsucker attorneys, they'll come kill you too. I don't understand. I can't comprehend. Why would you not put it in a damn division? So that when they try to sue you, they get diddly squat. I don't know, are these turned on? I'm praying you're going to listen and learn. But again, that's up to you too. You got a problem. That's called assignment number 14. Now here's a car done the right way through a tax ID and division at fleet price. Now why? Simple. It doesn't show up on personal credit reports. You like having the debt to ratio used against you too? Some of you have a repossession. Congratulations. You're going to get a 1099-C too, a state and federal tax return. All right, you're going to have a problem. Why would you set yourself up for a fall? I had 17 houses when I was 19. When I tried to do the 18th one, they kept throwing in my face, loan to value. How do you get around it? There's no way. Excuse me. Give me to a library. I'll read every law book I can. I'll memorize them all too. All right, I do not accept the answers I get. No, 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 kiss my ass, so get out of my way. I'll figure out a friggin' way to play. You got a choice. This is the update for the 2021, the 1099-C. For those silly people that got a repossession, congratulations. You got a federal and state tax problem now. That's from the IRS. Congratulations, you didn't pay attention to me. Your paycheck's taxed. You get the leftover. Corporations pay tax after they pay all their bills, if they have any leftover. When it comes to Amazon, they bragged about that first $10 billion. Hell, they're bragging about the news today, how much money they're making. But remember, they created the debt equal to the profits. So they pay zero tax on $10 billion. Hell, you pay more tax than they do. Congratulations. You got a choice, because everybody pays tax. The reality is you can shut up and join them or bitch and complain too. Not going to do any good. But here's the 4 boxes I want you to write down. Please, please, please. Write it down for me. Write them down for you. Write down the line of defense. If you would have did this before high school or out of high school, anytime something went wrong, it wouldn't be you. You wouldn't be a duck. All right, the division got a problem. Oh, sorry. Going to keep the good pieces and never bring the pain home. Why would I bring the pain home? That's called stupidity, is it not? Or the lack of knowledge is stupidity, man or woman. We're not stupid people, but sometimes we do stupid things. Well, that's assignment number 15. Ultimate goal, I get to build credit under SSN. Can't write it off, or SS4. I get to write it off too. See, you got to learn to play the game and quit bringing the pain home anyway. Give me 90 days. I'll get you in the direction to the $1 million dream. I'll even guarantee it too. What are you doing tomorrow morning? I'm up at 2:25 every day. At the office at 4 a.m. every day. So understand, tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, every one of you and everyone you know on this planet should be in goal setting. I'm allowing it to be free on May 1st. You go to raisecredit.com, you register for that class, you get everybody you know in that class. Because I'm going to shake them up, wake them up, you too. It's about damn time you learn how to play the game. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you brought the pain home and that's not allowed to. I didn't have a mommy and a daddy like you. I promise 2 things. Never hold a child unless it's my first child. I got 6 of those and 6 grandkids too. And from there, I would never bring that pain home, ever. I'll read every book I can. I've been doing that since the day I was born. Today, to rebuild your credit, simple. $99 per bureau, $297. With the rapid rescore, it's $499. Then 90 days, I'll wake it up, shake it up, and get you the better score you've ever had in your life. If you screwed it up really bad, it might take me another month or 2, but I don't give up on you. I will follow through. But it's called Zelle, $499. Or you can do a bank transfer from your account to mine today. Now. You can email products at raisecredit.com too. Ultimate goal, if you want to do the $99 down, $99 a month too. This replaces those people that are kind of screwing up for 2 years with those credit repair flakes. You will see things within 90 working days go up and away. In that program, it doesn't go more than 10 months. It has a completion date too. You're going to get $5,000 of cash credit. We're going to call it safety. Is that okay with you? So all you got to do is Zelle, $99. Email products at raisecredit.com. Ultimate goal, I got 2 programs for corporation. If you got one, I'll build the one you got today if you want me to. I'm going to rebuild the credit, rapid rescore, make you a qualified CFO. Articles, also tax ID. I've been giving articles of corporation for years, 43 of those for free. One of you paid $3,300 for a corporation. Sorry to say. All right, when I was on the phone with you, I called you a dummy. Why? The articles are free from the state. You pay a little damn filing fee, and you got a stock kit. I mean, who pisses away $3,300 for a damn piece of paper and goes, blah, 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 doesn't do nothing at all? I work too damn hard for my money. I don't piss it away. Why would you? Articles, also tax ID, setup level 1. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. You better be in that class too. That's how I'm going to teach you how to set up your own divisions. Office sells this for $2,000, but the salespeople are gone today. They're all gone. They went bye-bye. So I'm going to discount the hell out of it while we're online. I'm going to give you $10,000 in cash credit. I'm going to change it to $999 for you. I want to hand you 10 times back the money that you invest in yourself, and this is all for you anyway. So what excuse you got now? This one here is called Millionaires in the Making. And what happens? You get the same thing as the previous one, but this comes at $25,000 of credit. The office sells it for $4,000. I give it away half price of $1,999 today during the live webinar with me. Remember, I broadcast up to 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, all day Saturday. I don't like pre-recorded crap. Never have, never will. I take Zelle, bank wire transfer, all right, bank transfer, or direct deposit too. I expedite everything for you. Take a picture of that page today. You want to play? From now on, when somebody asks you to do something, you ask why. I've been doing that since I was a little boy. Why do I got to do this? Why do I got to do this? Why do you need an SSN? What is this for? What is that for? When you challenge people, and I got to compute the way my brain processes, and I'm right with both hands talking at the same time, got total IQ, all right, off the friggin' chart. And guess what? These people are a bunch of dummies. All right, I got to teach you how to do what you say to me to do, because there's a better way to play the game. Now, I'd like you to incorporate yourself, run your life through a corporation, but that's up to you. That's assignment number 16. Ultimate goal, you can't find anybody like me. It's simple. All right, God only made one of me. You're hearing things today you never heard before too. Rebuild your credit, wrap a rescore, articles, also tax ID, and every card you got in your personal wallet, what do I expect to see? A sticky. You go to one of my live events that are coming up, and I ask to look at your card, and I don't see a sticky. Believe me, I ask you to leave. This is serious stuff. You got to follow through and not screw it up again. Got to make you a qualified CFO. That's just the truth. Make sure you maintain the 820. Simple to do. When it comes to real estate franchise leveraging money, look at this car. It's one of the Lamborghinis, part of my collection before the coma. See, debt offsets taxes for corporations. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. You get a paycheck. Oh, goody. It's taxed today. You get the leftover, by the way. Then you pay your bills you should not. All right, you pay for the car. You take the money and credit from the family and go, wee, honey, let's hurt the family some more. Why? Why? My question to you is why, if your paycheck's taxable income, you're paying the payment gas registration for a car, when you could say no and drive a damn company car like I do? Why aren't you doing that? I don't understand. That's assignment number 17. These aren't my cars, but I got the damn keys. Boom, boom, some more. But the bottom line's up to you. All I know is I'm looking at an SS4. Look at it. It's right in front of you. It says banking and credit purposes. I get to write off the credit card interest rate and use that corporate credit to finance itself? Hell, sign me up today. But again, it's a choice. I made up the rules and tools how to put it together, the blueprint. But that's the IRS public records right in front of you. Download one of the damn forms. I'll always tell you what's factually verifiable. That's assignment number 18. Stockton Bankruptcy City. The largest city that ever filed bankruptcy in U.S. history. We all watched cities file bankruptcy in the past. How'd they do that too? Because they're all corporations. You get a bad day, why'd you bring the pain home? You don't have to do that. Here's a corporation umbrella. I wrote rules in 86, okay? So let's see this. I believe every division should be a bucket of money. Piece of property, franchise. Why don't we get you one of these cards for the corporation? And why don't we get you 9 sisters too? Is that okay? We'll get one for every division. Why not? It's a bucket of money. We can put a piece of property in it too. We can put a franchise as well. So if I got 9 divisions, like a cat has 9 lives too, so do you. If something goes wrong with a piece and I lose a piece or two, I still got 8 more to go. It's a numbers game too. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You should be spending the whole day with me. Alright? In the afternoon, I got division class. How to set up my 5 closet divisions. Because I'm not going back to the damn pier, eating out of a damn trash can too. I'm not going to beg and steal. I got a backup for a backup for a backup too. Starts at 2:30 in the afternoon. You might just want to learn how to play. 1 o'clock, I got the analyzation class, educational class. Everybody's invited to that. And you know what happens? It's pretty simple to do. I'm going to ask you to do maybe 2 things. Then I have to wait for you to follow through. Don't hold me back, because I'm ready to run. So goal today, Google, Facebook, YouTube. You can be watching me on that today too. But what happens if you miss the PowerPoint in front of me? Go to rayswebinar.com. Get the PowerPoint, get the view, and understand never to bring that pain home back to you. You got a choice. Here's what I heard at 7.5 when I stood outside that pantry was my bedroom. Chapter 18 is not legal advice. Let's read it together. You ready? A corporation is a legal person that may sue or be sued. So understand, the United States of America Incorporated set up their line of defense, but not you. They set up their 50 states as their line of defense. All states are corporations. Every state set up their cities, the line of defense too, but not you. And this is all happening in front of you. Do you pay attention? Do you ask yourself why? Do you turn these on today or something? I don't get it. I even told you in the beginning today, plan the damn problem. They did. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy in the Federal Protection Act. It's a public record. Check it out. They get to bankrupt the debts of a city, and the city stays in business. See, you are we the people. It's about time you try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well just be dead. Nixon took the gold standard out. SSN is what? 1040 tax return. Mama, she was handed a form within 3 hours a day, federally mandated when she delivered that baby. You see, hospitals are federally mandated to hand Mama an SSN form. If not, she don't sign that form to bond the baby and print some more damn money. Baby can't go in the stroller of the car, she cannot go home. Mama go sign the form. Walt Disney opened their doors again today. Congratulations! Yay, Mickey! And Goofy too. In Newsweek, they call him the loophole king. Let's see what that means. Debt offsets taxes. They got $1 billion in the bank. They don't want to pay tax. They wrote an IOU to themselves. Check it out. Isn't that fun? You see, here's the thing. Mickey and Goofy don't pay tax, but you do. You pay more tax than they do. Now, you going to join the game? You want to join the game and play too? Now, online, you're going to see some websites that say you don't have to guarantee. Excuse me, to get cash credit, that's called BS. Then you're going to see those websites that say trade line crap. Doesn't work. And when you use that history and you swear under penalty of perjury, it's yours, we'll visit in prison. How about 8 cards per division? 9 lines of credit. How about we get you some supply credit, vendor credit, marketing credit, lease credit, gas cards too? Gotta have fun. You gotta be the qualified CFO you're supposed to be. Look up the Fair Lending Act, please. You gotta understand something today. I don't want anything to screw up. But I'm not gonna be the damn duck like you choose to be. It's about time you learn to let me repackage you. SSN, SS4. Alright, who wants to be the duck some more? You want to keep being a quack quack? Quack, 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 quack some more? No. Corporate credit, you can write off the interest rate of the card and the line of credit too. You can't do that in personal credit at all. Your choice is like when you bought your house. I hope you use Ray's rules. Escrow, close, homestead, put it in trust. Oh, you didn't? So when they sue you, they take it away. When you die, it's stuck in your probate and your family got diddly squat. Oh, well, why not? You fix up a property today. You do what I tell you to do, please. You're going to hire a contractor who hires a subcontractor and stand outside Home Depot. Good workers. With the cut corners, slip and fall, they sue you, take everything you got, now you're broke. You're and homeless too. You see, at the end of the day, if you would have listened about planning the problem, maybe you quickly deed the properties to a division. How about an assignment of equity too? They try to sue you at the end of the day, they cannot, they get diddly squat. Why not? You see, I told you to protect your ass. And don't bring the pain home again. irrevocable trust. That's what I would pick if I was you, but pick whatever you want to. Now, here's the problem. That's assignment number 19. Here's the problem. Some of you always say, Ray, I don't want to pay tax. Excuse me, you cannot play peekaboo with the IRS and make a mess. Stop it. IRS is the rule book. It's public record. You don't pay tax on a corporation until it makes profit. So get your butt back in the system. All right, go to irs.gov, download the form called 656 433A and B. Get your free money. They're printing it 24/7. They write by checks every day. They're just going to print some more money and be in debt. Hell, we can't do it, but they can. Get your free COVID-19 check. Get your butt back in the system where it belongs. That's assignment number 20. I'm only giving you 25 today. When you fix up a property, please do it my way. You see, the divisions are allowed to get a price up to 70% savings. Don't pay a bill for 30 to 60, 90 days anyway. Why would you pay to fix up a property? We don't have to. All right, see, escrow closes, it pays off the debt. Now you got up to $200,000 left over. Don't waste and piss away money. Raise rules, leveraging money. All right, borrow money's not what? Taxable? Set the line of defense, see it, believe it, go get it. You got an assignment number 21 now. That's called blackjack too. That's up to you. I always want to test myself if I'm as smart as I think I am. It's kind of fun. I got a client. He had basically 3 accounts. He had a number of 700, but he couldn't get diddly squat because he's got no balances and it's kind of all screwed up. I just got him a $20,000 card using my history today. Is that okay? Kind of fun. All right. You see, it's like when I did the division for jewelry. I wanted to buy it at wholesale price. I did that. I don't want to pay for it. I want it for free. They ordered the watch to me. All right, I don't have to pay for 30 days, so I got it for free for 30 days. I put a loan on the watch I did not own. I paid the invoice when it came in. The leftover money went into the bank to maintain the payments on the watch I did not own. End of the day, I got it for free. You sure you don't want to play with me some more? Here's the Reynolds University. I told you I'm the most factually verified person on the planet. Here's my office, 22,000 square feet, Irvine Spectrum before the coma. I had other locations doing $1 million plus a day, helping people like you. Kind of fun to do. The bank would be at the address almost every other day. All kinds of banks would say, hey, banks always kiss your ass. That's when you got money. You don't got a pot to piss in, they don't know your name. Banks borrow from the Feds up to times 10, loan back 5 to you. If you would have leveraged that money from escrow, raised rules, that would have created $3 million of borrowed money. Not taxable. You go buy at McDonald's today, get a Big Mac or fry and a chocolate shake too. You're going to have to understand, your corporation, I pray it doesn't do business. Get some credit, sets at the line of defense. We got no intent to screw up, but you know what the divisions are? They're ducks. Kind of like the locations of Sam's Club, banks, grocery stores too in the city. So what happens if something goes wrong? Oh, we're going to do exactly what Donald Trump did. It's called the 3-step. They're rich and famous. Wells Fargo, Citi, all right, Chase, you name it. All right, have some fun. All right, let's write down the 3-step. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Can't save it. We're going to try. We can't save it. We're going to bankrupt that piece and keep the other pieces. But we're not bringing the pain where? Home. Why would anybody ever bring the damn pain home when they never had to? I don't get it. All right, assignment number 22. Your ultimate goal, what are you planning to lose? You've all brought the pain home in the past. You know you did. But the bottom line is I don't hurt the family, corporation, or the divisions. I don't want to lose anything. But if I had to, it'd be a division because why? They're cheap. And I get another one and another one too. You see, if you're going to play a chess game, you're going to play the game, you got to realize you got to lose a man or two. It's how you get checkmate. So what are you willing to lose? That's assignment 23. My wife, July 3rd, 2009. Honey, can we go to the Huntington Beach house on the 4th? Take out the yacht? It's a group of people? Sure, why not? I used a corporate credit card. Said fill it up with $1,600. Wrote off the credit card, interest rate, and the yacht because you're allowed to. Why not? I didn't know I was going to die the next day. But I did. So the reality is, all right, God gave me a choice, stay in peace or go back. Well, my wife screamed her head off, so I said go back that day. I walked around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. Up to an 820 score. Then I popped $1 million card again. See, if you got your 5 closet divisions, it's like having 5 of you in the closet. One screws up, you got 4 more to go. If you don't want to learn to not bring the pain home, that's up to you. All I know is God's using me to help you today. You paying attention? Are these turned on full blast? The Lamborghini building that say the Reynolds University. I've been shot twice, knifed 6 times, born with a friggin' girl's name, had to go to school, Watts, Torrance, and Hawthorne. You had to learn to kick ass or run. I like to kick ass. I got to beg and steal off the pier, eat out of a trash can. I got to die in a coma. I got used and abused as a kid. You know, you name it. I'm a sample of God to show you can get through it. It's called reaching your dreams. Think and be the impossible. It's simple. Use Ray's rules. God's delays are not God's denials. Motivation, I listen to it every day. But I think they're missing raisecredit.com. They're missing the rules, the tools, and the money. Because anything else at the end of the day is blah, blah, blah. Ultimate goal. Let's rebuild your life today. Is that okay? Let's build your story. You know, I make millionaires. If you don't want to be a millionaire, go away. If you want to be a millionaire through the corporate structure, I just suggest the Billionaire Boot Camp for you. Ultimate goal is pretty simple. I'll get you up to an 820 score, up to $100,000 of credit too. We're going to call it safety. Is that okay with you? Then we're going to set up corporation divisions. Why don't we get up to $1 million of credit? Why don't you stop being stuck? Ultimate goal is up to you. Tomorrow, 7 a.m., you better be ready to go all through the day. I don't give up and I don't take a break. You better be ready to play with me. Last and final chance, you get the 12 books and CDs called the Millionaires Founders Kit. On our website, it's $3,900. No problem. Office sells it for $1,000. I sell for $20. So today, if you want it as I consolidate offices and warehouses, it's $199 now. Not after I'm done. It's called now. If you don't sell it, you missed out the opportunity. You can email products@raisecredit.com. That's all you got to do. How did the 14th Amendment turn corporations into people? So the United States of America Incorporated set up their 50 states called corporations, and the states set up their cities called corporations too. They set up the line of defense, and you haven't set up for you? My question back to you is, why not? Oh well, you can incorporate yourself too. So the bottom line today, never have joint credit. From there, buy a house, escrow close, homestead, put it in a trust. Raise rules. Corporations should have up to $1 million of credit, half the fun. But again, I believe you should have divisions because they're cheap. One for every piece of property, one for every franchise, every current business. You see, if you set up the line of defense, master raise rules and tools and put it here, no one can take away knowledge from you. Classes tomorrow, 7 a.m. I hope you're ready tomorrow. You're going to have brain freeze when I'm done with you. The assignment, all right, is basically number 24. From there, even the afternoon last class at 2:30 is for divisions, for basically the 5 closet divisions too. Ultimate goal, 2 products to get your credit rebuilt. Rapid Rescore. It's $99 per bureau. There's $297. Add the Rapid Rescore, it's $499 complete. Done in about 90 working days. But if you have a bigger mess, I might have to take a month or 2 more. But I won't let you down. I will follow through. There's the Zelle or Chase Bank. You can transfer from your own account. Go to the dashboard of Zelle. No more excuses. You can email products@raisecredit.com. What you Zelle for, you transferred for too. This one's $99 a month. It has an ending date of 10 months. It'll be done way before 10 months. But the most it would take is 10 months. We'll get you $5,000 of cash credit. It's $99 down and $99 a month too. Ultimate goal, you Zelle, you transfer. You email products@raisecredit.com. 2 packages for corporations. You get the credit rebuilding and Rapid 2. Articles also has tax ID, set up in level 1. All right, that's Wednesdays and Saturday at 10 a.m. For 90 days. Go to either one or both. But here, because sales is gone for the day, I whacked their price in half. You get $10,000 of cash credit, and it's going to cost you $9.99. So that way you get 10 times more you invested in yourself. Next one is $25,000 of cash credit. Millionaires in the Making Workshop. Some here have price that are $4,000. It's $1,999 to you now. All you do is use Zelle, or you do a transfer from your account to our account, and then you email products@raisecredit.com. Easy to do. Like I said in the beginning today, I want to basically repackage you. House, car, and bank account. Because I think you're kind of stuck. But again, at the end of the day, anytime I hear somebody say the American dream, my first question is, why? Are you handing me the credit, the rules, and the tools? Are you going to hold my hand every step of the way? Are you going to take my money like that person did for my client and took $4,500 from, and he paid Tony Robbins? After 3 days of blah, 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 Tony said, bye-bye. All right, see, every one of us need the rules and the tools. We need money coming in, pay our bills every month, every week. Got to drive a company car, go on a business trip, help other people, free up our time. The line of defense gives you the ability to try. You got 1,000 assignments and rules to follow through for the $1 million corporation. 20,000's billionaire. Last and final chance, here you go. You don't do it today, don't worry. Tomorrow's May 1st. It all changes anyway. So, $99 per bureau. 3 bureaus is $297 plus Rapid is $499. And all you got to do is let me do the work and use Zelle or bank transfer too. And then email products@raisecredit.com. Or to do the one for $99 a month for 10 months and get $5,000 of cash credit. You got a beginning date and a start date and a completion date too. No more excuses for you. You Zelle, or you transfer through your bank account to our Chase. And what do? You email products@raisecredit.com. Corporate structure, all the goodies, $9.99, you get $10,000 credit as I rebuild you. If you don't do this, because I'm changing the rules, sales is gone for the day. And if you don't do it now, you missed out your opportunity. You can call sales on Monday. They're allowed to charge you $2,000 to $4,000. That's good. Millionaires in the making too. Half price today is $1,999 to you. You get $25,000 of cash credit. See, I just took away all your excuses today. You heard things today you've never heard on this planet to this day. God only made one of me. Thank God for that, huh? But everything I tell you is factually verifiable for you. You Zelle, you Chase Bank, you went out, you transfer, you email products@raisecredit.com. You take away your excuses and we go get it. I don't know why you didn't create the $1 million dream last year or the year before too, but let's do it this year. Stay safe, stay strong. You're wondering what's next to come? Let it be you and me. Let's always remember life is a gift from our Father in heaven. God has given us the opportunity to believe and receive. Let us make the best of the day and give thanks in every way. Thank you, Jesus, for one more day. Amen to that. Amazing. I've been through so many wonderful things. Eating out of a trash can, stealing off the pier, okay, used and abused, girl's name, all right, all the crap I had to go through, dying in a coma, shot twice, said 96 times, and so much more, you have no idea. But I'm still here because God allows me to turn everything I touch to gold, and I go back up again and again to be His example for you. So you Zelle, you transfer, you do it right away. If you want to call the office later today or Monday, they'll work the best deal they can, but tomorrow is May 1st. So everything starts to change. Last opportunity, 800-510-3338. Assignment number 25 is to write down the phone number and call it right away. 800-510-3338. I'm going to do my best all through the day because God's going to do the rest for me like He does for you. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.